How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, back with another video, and this one I'm actually going to be talking a little bit about Doom 2016. Now, before I continue, I want to point out something, and I feel kind of disappointed about it, but some of the game footage that I recorded for the Let's Plays unfortunately wasn't rendering with the program that I'm using to edit the video. So unfortunately, I'm just going to stick with the one video where I have for the Let's Play and just do cuts throughout the section, so that way this seems, it's background video. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Doom. Doom in of itself is a holy shit in your face, fast-paced moving game. This game did not give me time to, take stops. I mean, there's a couple times where you'll see in the Let's Plays where I stop, but that was when I have that rare moment to actually do anything, where it came to having to take a breather for a quick second. And I want to point out that when it comes to shooters, there's usually that rare occasion where I want to collect things, but this is one of those games where I actually wanted to take the time, like after I killed the bunch of enemies in a certain area, to take a second and look in the area to see if there was any secrets that I could collect. And sure enough, usually that was the case, where I would go around looking like a madman, and lo and behold, I'd find a Doom toy. Though, so I'm not getting off track, I should just go step by step on my thoughts on the game. First of all, you know what? I think I'm just going to say it flat out when it comes to, like, the first thing overall, the music. The music is so freaking good in this particular game. And with a game where you are hunting down demons, slaughtering them, ripping and tearing them apart, the music has to be badass. And sure enough, it does pull that off. Every soundtrack, when it comes to every area of the game, is at times it will be very easy, and then once the demons start coming in, it just picks up like that. It was so freaking cool to go through every moment of this game. Not to mention, listen to all the badass soundtracks that come with it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about flat out, the environments. Holy shit. I'm going to say this. When it comes to the environments, the destroyed facilities on Mars, as well as, and this is going to sound blasphemous, the freaking, domains of hell, all of it looked beautiful in game design. I am not fucking kidding. This game is fucking gorgeous, and this came out in, 2016, and I'm looking at the stuff for Doom 2, or Doom Eternal, and they really, really do a good job with that, too. This game is just there's so many little bits and pieces. I actually found one Easter egg which was really great, which you guys will see in my Let's Plays, of apparently finding the Dovahkiin of Skyrim, which I thought was hilarious, finding that little Easter egg. By the way, I give mad props to the guys that went out of their way to find every little Easter egg or tidbit from other games. Mad props to you guys, because you put a lot of work into doing stuff like that. I mean, no joke. There's references to Project id's older games, as well as games for Bethesda, like apparently a book about the Vault Dwellers, or Vault Tech, which I thought was pretty cool, since I'm a huge fan of Fallout. So, all in all, everything, and going back to the collectibles, again, the collectibles are so great in this game. I enjoyed trying to look for almost every single one. I know there were parts where it was hard, but I did my best to try to find every single one when I played. Now, moving along, I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about the combat. The combat in of itself, as I said so graciously at the beginning of this video, is very fast-paced and can be ridiculously hard if you go on harder difficulties. I myself am more of a story-based gamer, so I don't go that far to try to ruin my good experience. But I know those people who want the challenge and will accept it end up doing it anyways. So again, I have to give mad props to you guys as well for setting the bar for a lot of us gamers. And I will say that when it comes down to the game style or the gameplay style of this particular game, the areas are kind of split into sections, so to speak. You have the moments where you are on full blast combat, and then other sections where you are going from corridor to corridor, or going and doing platforming. When you're using, at least when you get it, using stuff like the double jump boots or something like that to traverse various areas, or trying to get collectibles. In of itself, it's paced really well, and whenever you, let's say, completed a certain area, you would usually get a checkpoint. So half the time, I wouldn't have problems with, saving. And if, let's say, if I were to die, then I would try to get right back to where I was. Now, here's where I think some people might be confused, and that is that of the story for Doom 2016. Now, I'm going to say I've heard rumors of this apparently being a sequel to Doom 3, that apparently your character is that character from that particular game, but who knows exactly for sure at this point. All we know is, you just woke up from a sarcophagus. By the way, spoilers. You woke up from a sarcophagus, you are killing demons, and you are on a full rampage to kill them all. Rip and tear, till it is done. And I think the meat of the story is in a lot of the data logs that you collect as you complete the game, as well as in-game cutscenes, where you find out that this company was trying to take energy from hell. And unfortunately, let's face it, that is literally playing with fire. No pun intended. Is trying to tell you don't damage these certain things, but there's no other choice, so we have to damage it. He cares more about the energy that is being collected by the demons than he is about human life. What an asshole! So here's the question of the hour. Is this game still good? And if so, does it still hold up even 4 years after it was released? Yeah, it was a really fast-paced game. I enjoyed every second of it. There was points where, again, because of everything that was going on, especially with the combat portions, I couldn't kind of take a second to step away. The only times I would step away is if somebody was trying to get my attention, in which case you guys will see it. I maybe once or twice paused the game in order to see what's going on. Some of the platforming was, to some extent, really good. And trying to find all the collectibles, the data logs, it added more to my experience. And let's not forget the really awesome rock music. So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this game my highest rating of buy it. It is a good game, even since it was released since 2016. And above all, it is the first game for another game that I will be playing for everybody for the channel. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on social media. Links are in the description below, as well as check out MJ, Aden, and Magi's stuff on gaming for Twitch as well as YouTube. Follow some of our content daily, as well as check out our weekly podcast, Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. With that being said, this is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one and take care. Peace.